Hello, guys. Uh, some important documents have been uploaded in the PAB website from the Ministry of Jal Shakti. So, two of them I have taken. One is something related to the Tamsa River, and the second one is about the dam safety related guidelines. So these two aspects today we will try and examine in this session. Okay. So first one is about Tamsa River rejuvenation that becomes model for tributary conservation under the Namami Gange program. You know very well the famous Namami Gange program is there to rejuvenate and revive Ganges River. Under that, we are focusing on tributaries also. In that way, in that effort, Tamsa has become one example, best example, which actually flows through Azamgarh district. Okay, you see, flowing through the heart of eastern Uttar Pradesh, the Tamsa River. You try to look the location or exact place of Tamsa River also. It may be always asked in the prelims examination. The river is ancient and very much significant, one of the tributaries of Ganges River. It has witnessed a remarkable transformation, especially in the Azamgarh district. Okay, once it was facing challenges like siltation, waste accumulation, encroachments. Okay, but now the river stands revitalized through coordinative administrative efforts and through strong community participation under this prestigious program of Namami Gange. Okay. You see the location, if you see, it flows through Ambedkar Nagar, Ayodhya, and Azamgarh districts before it merging with the Ganges River. Okay. Recognizing its ecological and cultural importance, a special conservation and cleanliness campaign was launched in Azamgarh and with the active support of district Ganga committee of the Azamgarh district and also with the local communities. Okay, so here you can see the picturesque river, how clean it is. Okay, right. You see this success is attributed to the community led planning across 111 Gram Panchayats of Azamgarh district. You see covering approximately 89 kilometer stretch in Azamgarh district, and the river is passing through 111 Gram Panchayats of this district. You see that rejuvenation required a structured planning at the grassroots level. Okay, so along with each and every stakeholder, a clear action plan has been drawn up, focusing on several things, including desilting of shallow stretches of river water, removal of garbage and debris from the river banks, measurement of vacant riverbank land, and removal of illegal encroachments. You see, these two are very severe problems the rivers are facing in our country. First thing is, dumping of debris, especially these, demolition debris, etc., especially in the rivers and at the river banks, and occupation of this land, vacant land, even the floodplains of rivers, occupation and constructing illegal hamlets or anything across the river banks. These two have been major problems, and focus was also made on these two aspects. Then fourth area that was focused is plantation of fruit bearing trees along available land parcels across or along this river. These were the initiatives that were taken up. You see the fourth one, the plantation drive, it not only contributes to ecological restoration of the river, but also it provides economic value as the produce from these fruit bearing trees. It can be utilized, you know, utilized by the respective Gram Panchayats. They can commercially exploit these fruit bearing plants. So in the images, you can see how people are working. Okay, desilting the river and removing the plastic. One more important aspect in this effort was the Shramdaan, utilization of Shramdaan. Okay, you see, coordinated efforts were taken up are undertaken with the State Mission for Clean Ganga and the District Ganga Committee to ensure sustained implementation of the above mentioned initiatives. Okay, you know, cleanliness drives and awareness campaigns, and they mobilized the school children, youth, women's SHGs, Gram Panchayats, and voluntary organizations, and even the local residents. Okay, especially utilizing the Shramdaan, plastic, polythene, and other solid waste were removed from the river banks and also from the ghats. Okay, sanitation workers were also deployed, and the dustbins were installed at the key locations, and awareness campaigns were conducted to promote segregation of wet and dry waste and prevent dumping into the river. All these measures have been taken up. Okay, you see, the initiative was also positively impacted the religious and cultural activities along the river banks, ensuring that the devotees who are visiting the river for rituals and a sacred bathing, they also they have also experienced a cleaner and a more organized environment at the river banks. Okay, then if you see environmental gains and livelihood support in this entire exercise, you see officials of this exercise, they emphasize that this river, you know maintaining the cleanliness of this river Tamsa, it's critical for ensuring the purity and uninterrupted flow of the Ganga. Continuous efforts have been made, and they have led to improvement in the water quality, revival of the biodiversity, and enhancement of soil fertility and irrigation potential in the nearby agricultural areas. Okay, you see, one of the important official who has attended here, he highlighted that the significant role played by Gram Panchayats and the convergence with the MGNREGA. Okay, you see, apart from that, elected representatives, MGNREGA workers, and the community volunteers, they collectively contributed to desilting, cleaning, and plantation activities, reinforcing a participatory model of river restoration, which is very, very important. Okay. So the takeaway point is here is it is a replicable model for other tributaries of Ganga, and for all the tributaries conservation, actually we can take up this example or this model. You see, the rejuvenation of Tamsa River, this demonstrates that sustained administrative commitment combined with active public participation that can result in successful restoration of the river ecosystems. Okay, so this example stands as a replicable example for conservation of tributaries and small rivers across Ganga basin, and even for other rivers also we can implement this. Okay, so this is the lesson that we have to learn from this rejuvenation of Tamsa River. Very, very important. You make sure that you follow and remember the details about the river. Okay. Right. One more document that was uploaded in the website is the the international conference on dam safety. Okay, ICDS 2026. That too, it is an inaugural international conference. Means for the first time it is happening. Okay, about that one, and it also very much related with the dam safety framework of India. Okay, you see this ICDS international conference on dam safety. It is a premier global forum dedicated to advancing the knowledge, policy, and practice in the field of dam safety and water infrastructure management. Okay, you see this platform ICDS 2026, it serves as a platform for informed dialogue, capacity building, and collaboration, supporting the continued strengthening of dam safety systems and water governance in an evolving climatic and developmental context. Okay, you see, this inaugural session of ICDS 2026, it witnessed the release and launch of several important guidelines and digital platforms that are aimed at strengthening dam safety governance in our country and also in the entire world. improving the technical consistency, and enhancing access to critical water and infrastructure data across the country. So we will see what are those initiatives and guidelines that have been launched through this conference or in this conference. So first and most important one is dam chat, launch of the dam chat. You see, it is an AI powered, artificial intelligence powered digital platform developed by the International Center of Excellence for Dams, ICED, IIT Roorkee. Okay. You see, in recent years, India's dam safety framework has been substantially strengthened through the enactment of Dam Safety Act of 2021. Okay. And formulation of detailed guidelines and regulations, including technical guidelines. You see, dam safety issue came to limelight through the Mullaperiyar Dam. Okay, and there is a dispute still going on between Tamil Nadu and Kerala about the safety of this dam. Kerala argues that the dam is no more safe. More than 100 years have been passed by since the dam has been built. So we have to demolish the dam. That is the argument of Kerala. Whereas Tamil Nadu says otherwise, that the dam is safe, fully safe, no problem is there with the dam, etc. So in that context, actually, there was a lot of brainstorming has taken place. Since that only, from that only, the Dam Safety Act of 2021 has emerged. Okay, so you try to know more about that Mullaperiyar Dam and the dispute between Kerala and Tamil Nadu about this, about the dam, etc. You try to know more details about that. Okay, right. So further, if you see further details about the dam chart, it bridges the gap by enabling the dam owners and engineers and field officials to query complex regulatory frameworks in a real time and receive reliable source cited responses. Okay, so it's not just a digital tool, it aims to bridge the gap between regulatory knowledge and on ground implementation. Okay, by supporting informed decision making and improved compliance across the sector. So that is the significance of dam chat. In the prelims examination, simply you can get a question. So dam chat is, so one by one you will get 4 options, and from those 4 options you will have to choose one answer. Okay, and you see, the second key launch in this session was Jal Shakti Data Management Platform. Okay, this was the second important launch. You see, this was developed by National Water Informatics Center, NWIC, with the technical support from BICAGN. Okay, you see, this platform was launched by Sri Rajbhushan Chaudhary, who is the Union Minister for State in the Ministry of Jal Shakti. You see, this platform enables visualization and analysis of water related data received from multiple national and state agencies. Okay, so it pools data and analyzes the data. Okay, in this way, it offers policymakers, researchers, and administrators, and even the public user friendly tools to explore and analyze critical water related issues. Okay, this is the Jal Shakti data management platform. Currently 59 use cases have been developed through this data management platform. Okay, such things include water quantity, water quality, water planning, ecosystem and wildlife, infrastructure, climate, and utilities, studies, or service. Okay. Another important initiative was the inaugural session also witnessed the release of publications of the Advanced Center for Integrated Water Resources Management, ACIWRM, Karnataka, and the guidelines for design flood estimation for dams with the mini and micro catchment areas. Okay, this was developed by the Central Water Commission. Okay, right. You see, this Dam Safety Act, the Safety Act of 2021, it mandates the periodical review of design floods. Okay, along with the dam break analysis and flood inundation mapping to assess and manage potential risk. However, the prevailing practices, if you see, for design flood estimation in mini and micro catchments, they primarily focus on peak flood estimation without providing procedures for deriving a complete flood hydrograph, which is a critical requirement for dam break and downstream impact studies. Okay, recognizing this gap, the newly released guidelines, they provide a uniform transparent and technically robust framework for estimating design flood hydrographs. Okay, they are expected to significantly improve ease of doing business by enabling the state governments, dam designers, consultants, and appraisal agencies to carry out flood studies in a consistent and scientifically sound manner. Okay, together you see the if you see these launch of these digital platforms and the release of technical guidelines, this reflect a coordinated effort to strengthen dam safety governance, technical consistency, and data driven decision making in line with the objectives of the Dam Safety Act. Okay, this is what you have to learn from these two documents. Okay, this is it for today. See you next time. Until then, you have a very good time.